Talking about the market, would you really say that we have a ready market? I mean, how big is the market?
Well, that's another question that is very interesting, because if we look at the market, we have about 160, 180 million people, and if we concentrate on, let's say, 10% of that population flies, let's say about 60 million. So how many airplanes do we need in the country? And what are we going to have how much investment are we going to put to capture all those people?
By your own estimation, what would you say the people who fly,
well,
how many people fly currently?
Arik Air currently flies approximately 100 to 120 flights a day. We carry between 6,000 to 8,000 passengers a day. There is a capacity to carry up to 15 to 20 passengers a day. 15 to 20,000 passengers a day. There is that capacity. And we can increase, Arik Air can increase its capacity to about 12,000 passengers a day. So there is that potential of growth. And there is potential for the capacity to fit the market. But you have to also understand the infrastructure. Are airports ready to get to that infrastructure? I have about 8 flights in the morning, close to about processing about 1,000 to 1,500 passengers between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock in the morning, with maybe 2 X-ray machines and probably 1 person that is searching. Do you think I can dispatch those airplanes on time? I don't think so.
Well, speaking about those searches and those X-ray, I mean, some unfavorable publications about some of the members or those who were on board the flights has been making the rounds lately. What's Arik doing about some of those?
I don't understand the question. What did you say?
We've seen several reports about some, I don't know if they're members of staff of Arik, who were invited by the DSS, who have been asked to come forward and explain how come some substances were found.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the drugs in the airplane that was found. Found with one of the staff of Arik Air.
It was actually a member of staff.
Yeah, it was actually one of the cabin staff, which we collaborated with NDLE, and we had a very good investigation. It was unfortunate that we have done a lot. We brought sniffer dogs that will detect narcotics and explosive, but there's a lot of bottleneck of getting even the what we call on-duty card for those dogs and the dog handlers to go on airside to sniff all the passenger baggages for narcotics and explosive. We brought these dogs from from South Africa. 8 of them, I think 4 in Lagos, 4 in Abuja. And it was a very expensive venture. We didn't have to do that, but we did that as a company. And because we are very conscious of safety and of course security, and also to project a good image of the country, because we know of Nigeria Airways days and other times when there's a lot of drug trafficking. So we tried to curb that. But we knew about the stink of this going on about these drugs and everything, and we had CCTVs and everything. In fact, part of the investigation that NDLD did was part of our CCTV cameras that we gave them, the footage that we gave them. I think it's an ongoing investigation, so I wouldn't want to mention a lot of things that we have given them, but we are cooperating, and we have given them a lot of footage on our CCTVs and all that. And with that, they have made a lot of findings, and arrests have been made.
Before now, very quickly, don't they go through the search? We're talking about your crew members. Do they just get on board and with the luggage and take off?
No, it's not done like that. They go through a minimum of 4 searches. One in the premises of the company. We do a search. When we used to have the dogs, they used to sniff their bags and everything. Then we will go through our X-ray machine in the hangar. Then we will go through fan security, which they do 2 searches. One when you enter the terminal, when you enter the departure hall. And then the second search is when you're going to enter into the airside. Then we do the final search when you're just about to board the airplane, by our own security, and fan, of course, is standing by that. So as I said, it's an ongoing investigation. I wouldn't like to start mentioning how they went through it, but it was something that was unfortunate, and we will try to keep fighting and making sure that it.
Talking about safety quickly, though, the NCA also talked about Jet A1 being polluted from some suppliers. Have you had any incidences? Or
yes,
have you had cause to complain?
Yes, I believe we took one of our airplanes, one of the A340 airplane. Our airplanes have been maintained by Lufthansa Technik, and they've always complained that there is a kind of residue in the tanks that suggests that we are having very bad fuel. So as a company, what we did was we told Lufthansa Technik to do a flush of all our tanks. And we now concentrated on buying Jet A1 from non-marketers. And we put those Jet A1s into rigorous testing and everything. Lufthansa Technik helps us to do also the testing of our fuel when we take the airplane into maintenance, so that they can take the sample and then tell us whether we have been this. We have after that incident we had, I think about 2 years ago, when one of our A340 went for maintenance and Lufthansa came back to us. What we did was we stopped buying fuel from a lot of marketers. We concentrated on some few marketers, and we tried to look at what their source of fuel is.
So there is actually good Jet A1 in the country?
Oh, there is, yes, definitely.
Well, the other aspect, before we wrap up, customers. Many vocal ones out there too.
Yes.
What is Arik Air doing? Because already I'm seeing a lot of people saying, look, something needs to be done about customer relations within your airline and customers.
Yes, there is a lot of course, expectation from the customers, and we believe that a lot can be done, and we are doing a lot to improve that. There is, I will talk about delays and then how we react to delays, because aviation industry, you must have delays. I mean, you've flown all over the world, there must be delays, because there are factors that are beyond your control, weather or whatever it is that cause the delay. But how we react to delays and how we talk to the passengers is what matters, and is what brings out an airline. And that is what we are concentrating on. Have we done that before in the past? Yes, but can we improve? Of course we can improve, and that is what we are doing. And we love to hear from our passengers, their criticism, and we would love to
direct lines that,
yes.
And they actually pick and respond to customer complaints?
Yes, they do that, and we are also in the process of re-strategizing our customer base, so that we can actually have more responsive to our customer complaints.
Okay, Captain Ado Sanusi is the Deputy Managing Director of Arik Air. Thank you for talking to us today.
Thank you very much.